Alright, let's take a look at the double row of dwarfs. I did some staking work and tying work on these, but they're looking pretty well. I'm going to work backwards, which doesn't mean anything to you, but it does to me number-wise. Lime green salad. Wow. This is like the dwarf equivalent of rose quartz multiflora. Just setting an enormous number of fruit. This plant looks like it's having a bit of a struggle with disease. It's dwarf purple heart. I really hope not, because the fruit are going to be big and clearly heart-shaped. This is a sunny F3, which had a slow start, but it's catching on nicely. This is Marilinga, and I'm thinking this may be an indeterminate, not a dwarf. But I'm going to keep growing it because it's got such a beautiful set of fruit coming. This is Kurang Pink. You can see the fruit in there. More fruit setting. This is Pesty Bicolor. The fruit are clearly oblate. I'm trying to give you some sense of the plant habit with this as well. This is Summertime Green. Some beautiful oblate fruit forming. I've got to pluck a little foliage disease off. This is Tasmanian Chocolate from my friend Paul. This is Dwarf Russian Swirl. Really hope this tastes good because it's yielding really well. Sorry, that was a horsefly. This is a recently planted Summertime Green that's just getting going. That's from my friend Sue's, and I had to do a replacement. Loxton Lass. You can get an idea of the fruit size in here. Kurang Red, which got a late start, but it's actually it caught up perfectly. This is Malay Rose, and these are going to be quite large. And the plant's actually quite compact. Here's one that needs a little staking work. This is Tidy Striped, and the fruit are really going to be quite large on this, and there's going to be lots of them. Just need to get a better stake on that before it topples. This Lucky Swirl regular leaf looks like it's battling a little bit of fusarium, but we've got some fruit in there, oblate. This is a Lucky Swirl potato leaf, and this looks like it's going to be striped, so that'll be a curiosity. Blazing Beauty, one of the Blazing Beauties, and I'm growing 4 of them. Setting some nice oblate fruit. This Blazing Beauty, the fruit look like they're going to be a little bit smaller. This is 2850, the other one was 2842. Mahogany. Okay, Lee, let's see if we got any fruit coming on this yet. I'm sure there are in there somewhere. It's just such a dense plant. It's a beautiful plant, actually. And this is Pesty Pink, which is really setting a lot of very large fruit in there. And if we, I'll walk back down this row, you can get a sense. Some of the taller ones would be Russian Swirl, Summertime Green. When we're saying tall, we mean 3 feet tall, so they're still clearly dwarf. Let's take care of this one that's all by itself. This is the first of the large fruited dwarfs we knew about, 1915. New Big Dwarf. Kind of the model plant for the whole program, and you can see the nice fruit that are forming in there. Frosty Brown from my friend Vince. Look at these things. This is a Russian Swirl. Sorry, that's a Blazing Beauty in there. This is the variety Shazka from my friend Jeff. We did taste one of these, and the flavor was actually pretty good. I'd give it a 7. Yeah, 7's not too bad. This is one of the Rosella Crimsons, setting fruit nicely. This is Kelly Green, that's just starting to set fruit. Shelby's Purple, and these are looking an awful lot like Perth Pride in size. And there should be purple as well. This is Baronia, that's just starting to set. This is Dwarf Sweet Sue, the one I named for my wife, and it's doing really well. Have high hopes for this, that we can finally get this one out. For my Alaskan friends, this is a cluster on Sleeping Lady. Plant's going crazy. This is Barossa Moon, and I'm going to try to come around the other side on this one to get a better look at the tomatoes on it, for Patrina's sake and others who are growing it. And there's a nice little cluster on Barossa Moon. Again, very few of these plants are showing some fusarium, or at least it looks like it from the yellowing on the leaves, but I'm not too fussed about it yet. It's been pretty minor. Let's see where Barossa Moon was. This is Dwarf Chocolate Heart, and my goodness, look at the size of this. Oh, Vince, this thing's a monster. Fred's tie-dye. I'm going to really see if I can get the stripes that are showing up on this. This is Tasty Wine. I'm going to not cover the Beauty Green and the Beauty King and the Chocolate Lightning because they haven't set yet. This in here is Rosella Purple. This is Summertime Gold. You can see the fruit in there. It's getting hard to find the fruit on some of these. Mr. Snow. Chocolate Lightning we're not going to cover. There's just this huge fruit on Uluru Okra. Ochre, not okra. And we've got Emerald Giant, which is just doing extremely well. I have trouble sometimes with Emerald Giant getting fruit set. And the last is Brandy Fred. And I know I've got some Brandy Freds in here. There we go. I'm not going to, at this point, show the edge dwarfs. They're doing fine. They're just kind of hard to get at with a camera. Maybe the one that I'll show, because it's right here, is Serendipity. And there's just a huge cluster of striped fruit on these. And they're all setting fruit well and doing well. The only one showing any signs of issues right now is one of the Baronias. But one of the things I'll be doing after this video is going around and doing a walk and removing foliage issues and just making a general assessment. So I'm really pleased with this season so far. We've had some rain. Today the sun will come on and dry out the leaves, and hopefully foliage disease will be held at a minimum. We're almost at July. We should get ripening within the next week or two, and then I'll start talking about what these taste like. The ones we've eaten so far, Fru Lieb is a 3-ounce red, 2 to 3 ounce like Kimberly. And I thought the flavor was fair. I'd give it a 6.5 to a 7, and it did go down to disease. The Shazka that we've had was about a 7. It's a 4-ounce round red. Had a little bit of internal blossom end rot, so looking forward to others. And I picked 2 of the Visriv, which is a determinant, and we'll see what those taste like later today. That's the scoop, folks. See you again.